Hello everyone. This is Heather W, the Cozy Creative Teacher, and welcome back to my channel. And I am so excited to unbox, to actually do a full walkthrough of the new Daily Grind Planner Academia launch. Now, in this launch, I am actually unboxing, well, I've already unboxed it, but I'm actually going to do a full flip through of the 3 notepads, the 3 folios, along with the different notepads. One notepad is missing, which is the anti-overwhelm notepad, and because it's missing, it's a little delayed. However, the Daily Grind was kind enough to send me a freebie, a free gift. This is the Lantern Holly coloring home pages. This is a Christmas themed coloring set, and they actually gave me this as a free gift because my notepad was not, my anti-overwhelm notepad was not included in the purchase. So if you are just as excited as I am for this flip through, have a seat and let's get to it. Okay, let's start with the very first notepad. I have them here in a pile. I'm going to show you. These notepads are very sturdy. First of all, that's the one thing I do notice. And it's the paper is very thick, as well as it's got a little, your standard card, like little cardstock at the back. So this is the hourly planning notepad, and it is basically a time blocking planner. So it gives you your schedule from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., your today's top 3, a quick to-do list, gratitude, little meal planner, and water tracker. And you have, there you go, and you have about, I would say, this is like a huge amount of pages that you can track for your hourly planning. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here on the side, and let's go ahead. And here's the monthly planning notepad. And let's go ahead. It's basically a monthly planner overview page. So you see the month, this month's intention, and then it's a blank monthly calendar, so you can actually date it. You can either use stickers or just, handwrite it. And this is just kind of an idea if you want to do some basic monthly overview planning with 3 priorities for the month, along with a habit tracker with 30 days to track, which is, let me make sure it's 30. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is 35. So you have a 35-day habit tracker, 3 priorities, and a monthly calendar overview. And I believe you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 2 years. If you actually use this on a month-to-month basis, you have 2 years worth. The Curious Path Ahead notepad, and this coloring notepad actually also goes with the Curious Path Ahead folio, and it's very reminiscent of the same color. So I'll show you what I mean. It's actually like similar in like tone. Nice, beautiful, earthy tones. So let's see the Curious Path Ahead. The coloring notepad. So Daily Grind, I just showed you their freebie lantern Christmas inserts, which were coloring pages. They were inserts for the regular disc planner. However, you could also, these are notepads. So it's just some fun little different style pages. Very much academia themed. So you see there's a lot of like there's books, there's bags in most of them. It's almost like a Hogwarts theme. If you look, these are little footprints, a map. Let's see. Lots of libraries are in this specific coloring notepad, which is pretty cool. Lots of libraries, lots of thematic libraries, which is pretty interesting. Classrooms. Very Hogwarts, or almost like study. You know, like you ever had those big, large castle homes with a study? That's what this reminds me of. Ah, look, a little. You have a train here. This is definitely like reminiscent of the Hogwarts. I think this is the map. This like I remember that in one of the Harry Potter movies, there's a map that Hermione kind of looks in, and like you could see someone's footprint, and that's how she's tracking someone. That's what this is. This is definitely very reminiscent. The Curious Path Ahead notepad. This is the Keeper of Secrets coloring notepad. So let's see what this one is. And let me show you first of all, let me show you what it's paired with. This is the Keeper of Secrets notepad. This is the Keeper of Secrets folio. And this is the Keeper of Secrets coloring notepad. So you can see, oh, very wizardry. Almost like witchy. I feel like very dark, mysterious type of academia, like snakes, skulls, still the idea of books, but almost like wizardry, like very wizardry. Oh, potions, spell books, potions. So this is not, definitely it's not like, definitely it's not like fun witchy, you know, like the Sanderson sisters, or you know, none of those fun witchy movies. This is definitely like spellbound kind of Halloween. All right, lots of skulls in this. Skulls and stars and pentagrams and things like that. Lots of potions and spells. I'm gonna just kind of see. It's a lot of potions. These are like very like much filled pages. I just feel like I don't want to like bend it too much. It's a little tricky to show you the whole page because it's a notepad, so this is glue holding it all together. So I feel like if I pull it so far open, it's going to rip. So I don't want to do that. Keeper of Secrets coloring notepad. Next, Where the Wild Things Grow. I'm really excited for this one. I'm very much into animals and earthy elements, and this of course goes with the Where the Wild Things Grow notepad folio. So this is the notepad, the coloring notepad. Let's see what surprises lay wait here. All right. Oh, gardens and growing and plants. Very herby, like one of those herbologists or someone who grows herbs and makes like kind of like naturalistic medicine type of things. This is definitely reminds me of like someone who grows their plants. Someone who's using plants for like medicinal purposes. That's what it reminds me of. Look at that. This is really cool. All right. Oh, a spilled plant. Spider plants, different plants here. How cool. I'm trying not to, I don't want to spend so much time on all of these. I'm trying to do these unboxings very quickly because I have so many products coming in. I have so many shipments coming in the mail that I want to try to do all my unboxings for the school year. Like in maybe 10-15 minutes max, because I just have too many things. Maybe 20 minutes the most. And a lot of my unboxings, and just like you know in my videos, person's getting ready to plant here. Just like in a lot of my videos, I don't edit, so I just want to like kind of do it quick. This is cool. You're drying. This is a person drying herbs. That's pretty cool. Again. So, and these kind of coloring notepads, again, I'm getting towards the end, so it's a little hard to open that. Oh, this is like a little garden path. Very cool. Gardening area. All right, I can't open it. The whole thing, Where the Wild Things Grow coloring pads. So I'm trying to unbox so I can kind of show you guys on my channel how I'm setting up all the products that I'm using for the school year. So why don't we go ahead and start with the Keeper of the Secrets notepad, and there's a fun little key here, and it does snap and releases like that, or you could just slip it right through. I think you might even be able to, if you have a pen that's a pen loop, you could actually attach a pen loop here. It says, within these pages rest the truths I uncovered, the courage I discovered, and the magic that reveals itself in the darkest hours. I want to like show you very closely all the intricate, it's vines, skulls, and potions and candles. Then this says here it's the zodiac, and it says Keeper of Secrets. And in the back, again, you see the zodiac and different like elements of like witchery, which is pretty cool. It says the unknown is not something to fear. It is simply where the greatest magic waits. So I want to kind of show you this material. It's very interesting. It's very sturdy. Definitely like a nice pleather on the outside. There's a pocket to put like maybe some stickers in here. And this is the notepad itself. Oh, I like the way this is set up because look, let's say that you want to swap out this notepad for one of the coloring pads. It's not pulled up to the top. Let me try to, this is right out of the box, so let me see if I can get it. Look at that, beautiful slides right out, and this is just a regular lined notepad. It's lined on one side and it's blank on the other. It says the daily grind on it, and look, you can slip in, you can literally slip in the notepad here, right? Let me pull it out. There you go. And it doesn't take a lot of like strength to pull it out. And let's say that I want to go into, here's the Keeper of Secrets, and I want to use the coloring notepad. Here's what you're going to do. Slide it in. And, well, it's a little bigger, as you could see. It is a little bigger. She's a little, let me see if I can pull her in a little bit more. Oh, no, it's not. It fits perfectly. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I have set up officially my Keeper of Secrets coloring or notepad right here. I'm going to keep these together. Beautiful. Now let's get to the other one, which is this is Where the Wild Things Grow. So again, I'm just going to use this, I'm just going to slide it out because I just feel like it's a little easier, and let me go ahead and pull it up so you can see how beautiful this is. This is like an apothecary's dream, if you see it, right? I'm going to read what it says. It says, within these pages grow the quiet dreams I planted, the wonders I nurtured, and the magic that blooms when patience meets hope. And you got all these potions, these very earthy creatures. Very interesting. And by the way, this is not flat, like it's actually etched in, so there is some texture to this design and the vines and all the little creatures around it. Here it says Where the Wild Things Grow, and this says growth is quiet magic. It happens slowly, patiently, and often when you least expect it. And of course it's the same, I just want to confirm, yes, it is the same design on the outside. And of course here's the notepad, and here's the Where the Wild Things Grow. But these notepads are made to fit like one notepad at a time, so you could go ahead and place your Where the Wild Things Grow coloring notepad in there, or you can just leave the note pages. I'm actually going to leave the note pages in here because this is a book that I believe is going to be at it might be at my job for the month of fall. So I'm probably taking this to work with me tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. Put the little handy thing. And finally, this one is my personal favorite. This is the Curious Path Ahead. And what's really cool, they all come with a key. This key is a letter E. I wonder why. This key is kind of like a plus sign, and this key is like an actual like old school like locket key. Very interesting. I'm gonna ask Angie Belmere what the key signifies, what the letter E signifies. in this. I think that's really fascinating that they all have something different. And this is Curious Path Ahead, so E or something. See, let me see if you can see. Let me see if I can show you. This, my friends, looks like the letter E, but it also could be a key lock. Let's see. So this is the Curious Path Ahead notepad. Again, it's all very intricate, and there's owls, dragons, creatures, a compass, and these are all footsteps. It's almost like around the maze, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and read what it says. It says within, let me just bring it up so you can actually see how beautiful the design is and the color. It says, within these pages live the paths I dare to follow, the secrets I discover along the way, and the quiet magic of a life still unfolding. Very cool. Here is the name of the actual folio. It says the Curious Path Ahead, and then the back is the same image. And it says the path was never meant to be obvious, only meant to be found by those curious enough to follow it. And of course, you're gonna open it, and here's the letter, the lined notepad pages. So let me go ahead and show you the entire collection one more time. Here's the Curious Path Ahead notepad. Here is the Keeper of the Secrets notepad, and here is the Where the Wild Things Grow notepad. And as I showed you, I'm gonna go ahead and put these here. And of course, one of the coloring books is already in the Keeper of Secrets, but this is Where the Wild Things Grow coloring notepad. This is the lined notepad. So you can actually also purchase lined notepads if you want to refill your notepad after you use it. And it's actually very sturdy, and it's very thick paper. Sometimes you buy like a $35 composition book or a $35 spiral book, and the pages are so thin that they rip and they're useless. This is not. This is the Curious Path Ahead coloring notepad. A monthly planning notepad. And what's really cool, I thought it's 2 years worth, guys. It's not just 1 year. This is 2 years worth of planning. And the hourly planning. The hourly planner, and of course the anti-overwhelm notepad did not get here on time, but I am so happy to show this to you guys. So if you like this video, if you like the Daily Grind Planner, please make sure to like this channel, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because their fall launch is coming, as well as the fall entrance into their online community, the club, as well as all the goodies for Christmas and the seasonal, we're like kicking off the seasonal stuff. So I'm so excited to share all that with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.